What's up, my 11 YouTube friends? Got some progress on some of the projects that are going on around here. Got Project Snowman and Project Blown 29. But we got some mail that I want to open up first. I want to first thank Tammy and Richie Sharp for sending me this sign. I can't wait to see it. I haven't opened it up yet. And the other person is Shane Jackson. Once in a while, he just likes to send something in the mail to me, and now he just sent me these 3 in a row, make them go koozies for keep my Gash cold. But I don't have Gash in here anymore. Until Anheuser-Busch figures out who they feel like supporting, I'm no longer going to support them guys. So I'm supporting other people now. So cheers to all my YouTube friends. Oh, is that delicious? That is delicious. Let's get this box opened up. I cannot wait to see this thing. I'll put Tammy and Richie's email in the description. This is not really a business yet for them, they said, but they might start doing some stuff. So if this is something you're looking for, you can get a hold of them, contact them. And but they said I could go ahead and put a link to how to get a hold of them. And they said they were looking maybe towards fall, but just get a hold of them. Maybe things will change for them. Maybe they'll do it sooner than later. They did a heck of a job boxing it here, I can tell you that. Love when I get mail. It's a 50-50 gamble on which way to open this thing. And of course I opened it upside down. Go figure. Oh, I did have it the right way. It's sandwiched. Sandwiched between wood. Flooring. I tell you, I don't know what to do here. I'm going to start just tearing into it now. I think I can tear down a triple faster than opening up a box. Right, Megan?
Yep.
How sweet is that? Thank you guys. That is freaking awesome. That's actually Redemption. I sent them a picture of Redemption, and they cut this sign out. Todd Klein YouTube, 11, and it's actually our sled Redemption. That's awesome. Thanks again, guys, and thanks Shane Jackson. I'll put a link for how to get a hold of him too. Holy smokes, that was quite the package. All right, I'll take the camera from Megan now, and we'll look at the projects. And thank you, Megan, for all your help. But we got Project Blown 29. I'm not the best at body work. I can struggle my way through it. And I had to get the bottom of the car done because a very good friend of mine's coming next weekend. And he's been doing body work for over 30 years. And he's going to help me make this body arrow straight. Amazing. So I can't wait. But I did work on my wheel wells. I did the bottom. Tomorrow night, I'm going to spray the Raptor liner on the whole bottom of the car, then get it flipped over and get it mounted back onto the frame. And then he'll start doing the body work after the body's mounted onto the frame. Very important to be on the frame, he said. Project Snowman. This is a project that I actually started on Monday. It started in the makings a couple months ago. I'll give you a little backstory on this cab. A couple months ago when I mounted the snowblower on my tractor, I was up at my local John Deere dealership to buy a PTO switch because when I mounted the blower on, my one PTO switch wasn't working. So I diagnosed the switch was bad, went up to John Deere, my local John Deere dealer, and got a switch. And when I was leaving, they have this back area behind their building where they keep their used equipment and they're kind of their lay down area. And I seen the cab that fits my tractor sitting on a pallet. And it was beat up. It'd been involved in a tip over. The tractor tipped over with the cab. So they had taken it off, put it on this pallet. So I promptly went back into the building. I says, hey, what's the story with the cab out back? And he said, oh, it's an insurance deal. We're working on the customer's tractor, blah, blah, blah. And I said, hey, can I leave my name and number? I'd be very interested in buying it off the insurance company. That was back at the beginning of February. And finally, last Saturday, I went and picked this cab up. Here's all the other pieces to it. I went and picked it up, and it needed some work. Thing it is, I got more time than I have money. So it was damaged. This whole back corner was crushed in. Some of the windows were broken out of it from the tip over. This corner was crushed in, so I cut it out, bent a new one, welded it all back in. My dad was over all weekend helping me sand parts on this cab. He was over all day yesterday and a good part of today. And we got everything sanded and I finished up. Like I said, I just started this project on Monday. Took the cab apart, took all the windows out, took the doors off. I had to put new bottoms on the doors because the bottoms were all rusted out. So I had to cut and put new bottoms on. You can kind of see some of my welding and stuff back here. I went from about here all the way around on both sides and replaced the bottoms. This door was heavily damaged from the tip over, so I had to do a lot of welding in here called Formatube right there. That's what all them welds are, that's Formatube. And then put some gussets and stuff in. I took that door on and off probably 20 times to try and get it to fit right. And here's the other door. This is the door on the side with the lever. The door never gets used. I mean, this is the loader lever on the one side. You can't get in and out of the cab through that door, so that door never gets used, and that door is still like brand new. Because I had to build new hinges for this side because the hinges were demolished. This door was in rough shape. It ain't perfect still, but it fits really decent. I had to repair all this area here was broken. At this joint right here was all broken. I welded all that, but anyways, that's what I had to do to the cab. So here's the deal. These cabs, I looked at them when I bought my tractor in 2003. They were $6,500 in 2003. 2015, I got interested in possibly putting a cab on my tractor again. And they were then $8,500 at about 2015, 16, somewhere around there is when I was looking again to put a cab on it. These cabs sell new for $10,000 now from Cozy Cab. This cab was put on this customer's tractor in 2003, same year I bought my tractor. And so he paid $6,500 for it. Not sure how the whole insurance worked out, but I bought it from the insurance company. $500. $500. It took me 2 months of a lot of phone calls back and forth to finally get it. But like I said, it needed an extensive amount of work. Not most people would want to take a project like this on. But like I said, a lot of times I have more time than money. So $500, I got to get some glass cut for it. I think almost half the windows were broke at one point in time and replaced with plexiglass, or they got broke in the accident. So I have to have half of the windows recut, the windshield being one of them. And that's an expensive one. It's curved. So I'm going to, with all new seals, I'm going to replace every seal, plus with the paint. John Deere green, $140 a quart. I'm going to put almost another $1,000 into this cab though, but 10 grand new. It just so pays to look for deals and buy them when you can and figure out how you're going to fix it, because like I said, this ain't going to be perfect. It ain't going to look like a show car when it's done, but it's going to look damn nice on my tractor, and I'm not going to look like a snowman when I'm done snowblowing. So that's the whole story on Project Snowman. We'll get it back onto the tractor here soon. I got some rewiring to do in there. Like I said, it was a pretty extensive project, but it's going to look awesome when it's done. And blowing 29 next weekend is going to look like a different car, I think, by the end of the weekend. We're going to do 3 straight days on it. And yeah, I'm pretty excited about my buddy coming and helping me do that. And yeah, I got to help him too. So That's how it works. Friends helping friends. Works out for everybody. So thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks again to Richie and Tammy Sharp for the sign. That's awesome. And Shane Jackson also for the Gash coolers. So, yeah, thanks again, guys.